Julia Gillard, welcome.
Thank you, Andrew. Lovely to be with you.
You've been appointed chair of the Wellcome Trust. For those of us unfamiliar with its work, what is it that it does?
Yes, I'm very delighted to be able to announce that I am the incoming chair of the Wellcome Trust. This is a name that's well known in the United Kingdom but less well known here. The Wellcome Trust is a huge investor in health science. Its mission is to combat global diseases so that we can all thrive. It has a long history. It was set up by a man called Henry Wellcome, who was a pharmacist. And when he died, he left his fortune in this trust, and it has grown over time. So now it is a £27 billion trust, investing around $1.1 billion a year in health and medical research.
You'll be replacing Eliza Manningham-Buller, who's the former head of the British intelligence agency MI5, and believe some say that she was the inspiration for Judi Dench's depiction of M in the Bond movies. Julia Gillard, what will you be bringing to the role?
Well, I can't confirm or deny that about Eliza. You would have to ask her. I will be the first person from outside the United Kingdom to take this role. And what I intend to bring to it is a truly global perspective. The research that Wellcome invests in is right around the world, in the United Kingdom, of course, but globally. And then, of course, health challenges are shared by every person on the planet. So it's my intention to make sure that the Wellcome name is known and that people are aware of the work that it's doing. Wellcome has been over time a huge investor in infectious diseases research and pandemic preparedness. So it does seem to me that this is one of the causes of our time, given the era that we're living in now.
Vaccine research, of course, is aided greatly if you know the origin of the infection. Do you support moves to have an independent inquiry into where this COVID-19 pandemic started?
I think if we take a broad sweep here, Andrew, what we would say to ourselves is if a major health challenge for the world started anywhere, in any country on earth, then it is good to have a process which enables us to learn every lesson so that we can keep humanity safer for the future. I think that message applies today to current circumstances, and it will apply for as long as there are shared health challenges for us to combat.
Sounds like you fully back an independent inquiry being called for by the Morrison government into Wuhan.
Well, I'd want to really put this in a slightly broader perspective. When I was in politics and international bodies would occasionally come to Australia and say something about what was happening here, there were mixed reactions in the Australian community and by politicians. Some people listened. Some people said, you know, why on earth have they come from overseas to tell us something that's really our business? Why don't they go somewhere else where problems are worse than they are in Australia? So I think, you know, we can all understand the emotional pull of nationalism. Having said that, I do think that as rational human beings, we can also say to ourselves whether a problem originates in Sydney, in China, in Canada, in Portugal, in Brazil, in the United Kingdom, in any country on earth, wherever a problem originates that's got a possibility of having a profound impact on human health around the planet, then of course it needs to be studied, it needs to be understood, not so that fingers can be pointed, but lessons can be learned.
Julia Gillard, thank you very much for your time and good luck with your new role.
Thank you very much, Andrew.